What's going on, Jerome's? Last year, Minnesota Fighting Vikings running back Aaron Jones came over to the right side of the river and was a huge part of the Vikings offense. He's been one of the best pass blocking running backs in the game in recent years, as well as obviously a great receiver. We said Aaron Jones plays like a receiver. Like, he doesn't play like a running back who can catch. Like, he literally runs receiver routes, catches with his hands. It's awesome to see. And Jones was huge. Major part of the Vikings offense, was one of the straws that stirred the drink. And also, I mean, the team just loved him. His leadership, everything he brought to the table. And even though he was a free agent, there was significant interest in bringing him back. Bow God. That's Aaron Jones music, because we were just about to tweet out the "Hey, do stuff" meme, but Aaron Jones is back. Also, when I saw the ESPN alert on my phone, just like, Vikings have signed Aaron, I almost had a stroke, but then I saw Jones and we're good to go. Schefter, Minnesota's getting back. It's back. I hate that. Aaron Jones is resigning with the Vikings on a 2-year, $20 million deal that includes $13 million guaranteed per sources. The deal was negotiated by Drew Rosenhaus. Now, that's a pretty meaty contract for a free agent running back who just turned 30 in December, and it pretty much shows what the Vikings think of Aaron Jones. Like, he's going to be RB1. That is an RB1 contract. That is not what we theorize. Hey, maybe bring Jones back as a third down back. Wasn't going to happen, right? And Jones last year set career high for touches as well as rushing yards, and was a major part of the Vikings offense. Was some concerns, even though Jones didn't miss a game, there was a fistful of games where he got dinged up, he missed some time, and there were some concerns. Like, hey, Jones hasn't been the healthiest running back in the world, but when he's been healthy, he's been that dude, right? And would it make sense for the Vikings to have him be a timeshare or not be RB1? But it's pretty clear from this contract that he is going to be the Vikings running back one for the next year and change. And here's what's interesting. So, do they bring back Cam Akers, who's also a free agent? We'll see. Myles Gaskin. Vikings currently have two tailbacks on the roster with Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler in a contract year. Xavier Scott is on a futures deal as well. Spent most of last season on the practice squad. But also, with Jones and making that financial commitment, could take the Vikings out of the running for drafting a running back in round one. Now, the Vikings obviously have other needs, but also BPA says that they could go a different direction if they want to go partially on need, partially on BPA, because there's going to be a lot of good defensive linemen there. There's going to be a lot of good interior offensive linemen there, whether it's Zabel, Jackson, etc. So I think that, yeah, it would have been fun. Caleb Johnson, Hampton, Henderson, Judkins up near the top. Now, this doesn't rule out that the Vikings don't take part of a running back in the mid to late rounds, especially if there's a trade down, or since this is one of the deepest running back classes in NFL draft history, I mean, getting a UDFA in this class is going to be on the same talent level as a fourth or fifth round running back in most normal draft classes. So the Vikings and Kwesi's been very good at getting UDFAs to come here to the great state of Minnesota. So maybe that's another route. Plus, I just feel like Aaron Jones paired up with a late round or UDFA power back, like Aaron Jones and Khalil Mullings. Let's go. Ollie Gordon II. Let's go. A little bit of smash and dash would be a ton of fun. But I'm really glad that Jones is back in the mix. A little bit more than I expected, but it just shows how much respect, how much they wanted to keep him, because I think Jones would have had a market in free agency, even with this deep draft class, just because he is a true three-down back. He is a leader. He still has that burst and juice, and certainly can get after things. So I'm glad that he's back here with the Vikings. But your thoughts are thoughts. Aaron Jones, he back. 2-year, $20 million deal, $13 million guaranteed. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. Woo! Production value.